I love where I live. I love where I live. I'm literally, it took me 5 minutes to drive here from my house. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And in 5-minute drive of where I live, there are so many different archaeological sites. I can just drive out on the hillside and go into a completely different world. It's like entering into a fairy tale. It's like I'm in a fairy tale. There's even a butterfly. There's even a butterfly. Look, I'm getting up on this wall, this ancient wall, and I get to just stand on an ancient wall. And it's like I'm in this magnificent world. Well, I am. I'm in this magnificent world. I love where I live. I love it. That's what I love so much about Israel. You could just go out and explore on the side of the mountain and you enter into like this ancient, a different world, an ancient world. Okay, so it looks like here, it's the city of thorns. I'm getting out of the city. So I'm gonna stop this video. I'm gonna go and see if I'm gonna pick some greens. Lola and Rexy, say goodbye. Say goodbye for now. I'm gonna go pick some greens and see if I can find some mushrooms. And if I find anything magnificent, I will continue to film. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, just an update on the video so I can add to it. Here are the greens. I have been picking greens. So I have found greens. Haven't come across any mushrooms yet, but I don't think that this is the perfect ground for mushrooms. I think I'm gonna have to go out of here to find the mushrooms because the mushrooms, they come up in the sun. So they like moist ground and lots of sun. And here it's a little bit behind this wall and it's a little bit, the ground is, I can just tell that it's not the right ground for them. But these greens are perfect. So I am now picking greens and then I'm gonna move on to look for mushrooms. So I'm still out on my mushroom scout this morning and I left that site that I was at and I came here to a different site. This is a place that I used to come to collect firewood. And I just found a mushroom. I just found 2 mushrooms. Usually where you find one, you find a lot because they come out, as I just found 2. I'm gonna turn around. These mushrooms, I know they're edible because I recognize them. They're one of the few that I do recognize. They're a little bit slimy. So you have to, like, if you make them, you have to make them with a lot of, and they have a very, very strong taste. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna turn around and show you. They're a little bit slimy, but it's the fun of it. It's like this new thing I have going on is trying to eat from nature and make as much of my food as possible from nature. So I have a bunch of greens in the car that I got down in Kare Deshe at that archaeological site. And now I'm collecting some mushrooms. So here I'll show you the 2 that I just found. So see, that is one of them. Lola, sweetie, there. And there is the other one. So I'm super excited. So I'm going to continue here looking for mushrooms. If I find any different kinds or anything exciting happens, exciting out of the mountain by myself. But you'd be surprised. Last time I came to this place, I saw a massive boar. It looked like a buffalo and it took off running. I have the dogs. The dogs, they might not look like much, but they have really strong instincts, and when something is, they always warn me of something. I always get pre-warning as I'm speaking. Oh, there's 3 mushrooms. There's another one. Hold on, I'll show you. See, that was the one I showed you, and look at that one. That one is massive. Cool. That means that I am in a mushroom site. There is Rexy. I don't know why the dogs are feasting on this. And this is the site that I am at, down in this kuch. But this looks like it must be perfect mushroom ground. So I'm going to continue to look for mushrooms. So maybe in the last 5 minutes, I found this many. I think that I have found the mushroom ground. Look, right there. So this is good picking. Now, this used to be an old dump. So now I need to find me some kind of container to put all these mushrooms in so that I can continue. Oh, there's another, no. There's a mushroom over there too. I need to find me some kind of container to put all these mushrooms in. My hand is, I want to say too small, but my hand isn't too small to do too many mushrooms. Okay, well, I'm going to continue. Now I'm going to go search for a bucket. Okay, so there's something big moving in the bushes over there. I want to see if I can get it. My dogs took off running, so they might run it off, whatever it is. I imagine it's some kind of pig. The dogs are coming. I hope that means that nothing's running after them, that they ran off. Oh, there it is. Look. Look, over on the mountain, you can see them running up. It's wild boars. Massive. I know that this is ground of wild boars. Can I zoom in? Oh, they're already way up there. There's got to be more. Where there's two, there's more. And they were moving right over here. By the time I pulled out the camera and started filming, the dogs had already taken off running after them. Let's see if we can find some more. That's interesting. So now we're looking for mushrooms, a bucket to put the mushrooms, and wild boars. So that's what we're looking for. There's little paths in there, so I'm searching out the path. But I think that those, what I heard, the dogs ran up the hill over there. You see? These dogs, they're just so useful. Dogs are just so useful. They're also cuddly, and they also run off wild boars. Okay, I'm gonna keep this camera close, just in case. Okay, so this morning I decided I'm going out to do scouting for a mushroom outing with my boys. My boys are over for the weekend, are with me for the weekend, I should say. And, it's been years and years and years that I feel like I waited. I was waiting, if I want to go on a mushroom trip, okay, so I have to see if the kids want to go. And then if they don't want to go, then there is no trip. And it seems like there's been years of my life that I've just been waiting for other people to be ready to do the things that I want to do. And in these latter years, I've realized that if I want to do something and I want it to just to go ahead and do it. So, who knows? I might get home. Look at all these mushrooms that I found. I'm still looking for mushrooms as I am videoing this. And in the later years, these last years, I've realized that I don't want to put my life on hold. It might be that I'm out here scouting for a mushroom trip with the boys, and then I get home and I tell them, hey, cool, I found this place, let's go. And they may say, hey, then we don't feel like it. Years ago, it would have been that, okay, there was no mushroom trip. But now I'm really happy with myself, and I don't feel guilty. See, I used to feel guilty about going out and doing things with myself and leaving the kids at home while I'm out doing fun things because they might feel left out or I'm not putting all my time into them. But you know what? This is also a life. I'm also somebody's child. I'm also, I also have a life experience. I'm not a martyr. Not that I think that I also give them time and give them their space and do things with them and offer them to do the things that I love to do with me. But if they don't want to do them with me, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to do them. And I think that also for me as a parent, it's an example that I want to set for them. I also want them to enjoy things in their lives when they get older and they have children of their own. I want them also, oh look, see, we were looking for a bucket and there's a bucket. See, all you have to do is tell the universe what you want. There's a bucket. It's a bucket. Look, it might be a broken up bucket, but let me see, will it hold my mushrooms? Yeah, it's not a keeper or anything. It's not like I'm gonna, but it'll hold my mushrooms. Look at that, just fine. See, all you have to do is tell the universe what you want, and the universe comes back with it. And look at this, it's almost like instantaneously. But like 10 minutes ago, I said I'm looking for a bucket. Oh, look, there's even a better bucket. Oh, see? It's not even a bucket, but it's like a planter thing. But it's better than the other one. It's a little bit broken up, but it's smaller. Let me see. Am I going to transfer my mushrooms into it? I think I just might transfer all my mushrooms into it. Yeah. See, tell the universe you want a bucket and you get 2. Tell the universe you want mushrooms and you get a whole pile. I guess that's just like an easy way of looking at it. See? See? Out here on the side of the mountain, ask for a bucket. And I get it. Anyway, I'm on the way back to my car. And that was just a share that I wanted to do, a quick share. So I'm pretty excited about all this. Okay, I'm stopping this. I'm going to search for mushrooms on the way. Okay, so that is the end of today's trip. I will show you the bucket and the mushrooms that we found. And we have the greens here and all sorts of things. Found part of a wedding dress on the side of the mountain that had like these cool, what is a wedding dress doing on the side of the mountain? Had these cool things on it, so I kind of took that, and it had also these little sparklies. I took the sparklies. Yeah, the random things. The life is just so interesting. Right, Lola? Yep. I don't want lickies. Rexy's waiting for me to open the door for him so he can stand and look out as we go. Okay, so that is our morning adventure. So if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe,